Okay, carts only today. Cheap charger action. Right here, let's go. And then if I win with the cheap charger today, I will use the baby booster. So let's see if we can get another vehicle on the board. We're gonna get a ton of new vehicles added in these next 2 episodes. We're gonna have 4 straight 400cc karting tournaments in a row. And it's gonna totally change the meta for this game mode temporarily, because these vehicles that usually would not be viable are now the best vehicles in the format, like the cheap charger and the baby booster. So here we go. Here are the competitors. Good luck to everyone. And first race, Bowser's Castle. All right, so no items on the first race, and I expect a lot of failing today by everybody. This is gonna be extremely tough. If you thought it's been tough the first 8 episodes, it's gonna be a whole different ball game today. Matutino on the classic dragster, and I love how I go off it straight, but because of outside drift being impossible, the sideways momentum carries me off the edge. Gotta be so careful. Oh. Oh my god, oh my god. This is impossible. It's okay though. It's good to get some practice races. And I'm looking at the mini-map. People are struggling worse than me, which is good. There's a Daisy player, like, really far. What? I held up and it went sideways. I was trying to fast fall and it went sideways. Makes no sense. I love how, like, the first track we get is one of the hardest ones, like a top 3 or 4 like hardest track in the whole format, and it's the first one, and it's carts. It's really important though, like, we need to get these bonus points. There's Michael. I'm really impressed with some of these racers in here. Some of these people are, like, insanely good at controlling carts on this game mode. Look at Tony, I see his me on the minimap. Dude, impossible to control this. I'm in 10th right now. I've fallen off, I think, 5 times. There we go. Okay, well, now we're coming back. Everyone else has fallen off a lot too, though. 6th place, nice. Okay, no, this is good. This is good. We might be able to get 5th. There we go. We figured out how to take the last corner. Oh, I almost got through it. Okay, so we're getting 6th, so that... No, I think I got past on the line. I think I got 7th. I think I'm only getting 5 points. I think someone got a low trick. Speeded past me. This is gonna be brutal today. Well, at least we got one of the hard ones out of the way. Like, it's not gonna get that much harder than that. Pipilgras is eliminated. Final 11. This is gonna be so much more fun. We went through torture on that first one. I'm realizing now, it seems like classic dragster might be the meta, because everyone who did well last race was on the classic dragster for the most part. 3 of the top 5 players, classic dragster. So, gonna consider the classic dragster for next GP. We'll see how this goes. It looks like I got pushed through that palm tree, like, for real. Welp, the slidiness is uncontrollable. I'm overestimating this thing's capabilities, but luckily there are people that have already fallen off, so I should be fine. I'm just gonna play it safe, and I'm hoping I can get at least 1 more point. Rough start though, rough start. I think I got 8th, so that's gonna put me at like 8 or 9 points here. Probably only 8 points, so we're not gonna have a bonus. Okay. Yep, we still don't have a bonus, but we survived, and that's what's most important. Matutino already has 3 bonuses, though. Jack is out, final 10. I'm gonna have to focus. I'm realizing I can't autopilot this like I thought I could. I really can't. Like, you could see I've been making mistakes every single race. Alright. Okay, that's fine. Nice, got the main turbo off. Gonna use the off-road to slow myself down. Gonna go through the middle, of course. Not a great lap, but still doing decent here. That works. Nice, hit the boost pan. I'm in first. This is working really well. Oh, too much. First place, huge. I really needed that. So I go from 0 bonuses to 2. And in these later races, we have Raceway coming up, Peach Gardens. These are tracks where I really want to have a bonus. So essential race, feeling like I have a chance in this tournament again. Those first 2 races, I was like, wow, I'm not the best 400cc karter in this room. But now I'm getting my confidence back. Maybe we could beat Matutino. He's been dominating here. 42 points. Michael is eliminated. Final 9. I'm going to go hard right here so I don't fall off. Okay, a little too much, but that works. Struggling. Oh my god. Okay, that works. Pretty decent start, honestly. Brake, brake, brake. And release. Mario Kart 7 strategies. Wall bouncing mini turbos. Tony's on the baby booster. Okay, okay. Why did the trees have the worst hitboxes ever on Parkway? They're so skinny, yet the hitbox is like gigantic. I don't get it. That was really good. Let's go. I'm in 4th. I'm almost in 2nd too. If I can get 2nd, that'd be huge. Beautiful. Is that Matutino in 1st? See, what? You always hit the tree every time. It's like you stick to them. This is definitely easier than the Sneakster, though. Using this vehicle, like, so far. I got 4th, I think, not 5th, so I should have another bonus. Saving mine for as long as I can, and now this is where it's gonna get scary. We have Raceway double elimination next race. That's where the bonuses are, like, extremely important. The tracks where you can actually take shortcuts. On a lot of these tracks, you can't really do much with your mushrooms. Ooh, so I have 29. So I need 1 more point for another bonus. Matutino wins again. Almost a perfect GP. 57 out of 60 points. Cat is eliminated. Final 8. I'm gonna bag. Let's see what we get. Star. Go, go, go. Too much. Horrible. It is just a waste. But the good news is I'm in 1st, so it's not a total waste. It's just that I went way too far out of the way. Not what I wanted. Oh, that was really good, though. Didn't release that in time. Getting a little better at controlling this thing. Gonna need to get better if I'm gonna beat Matutino. I see him in 2nd right now. Working. That's working really well, that strat. Oh, that was perfect. That was so good. Okay, well, wow. Didn't even do the shortcut anywhere near optimally. It ended up being more than enough. I'm getting 1st. That's 2 more bonuses. Only used 1, got 2. Worth it. Wow. Horrible shortcut. Overshot it by about 50 feet and then was able to use the rest of my star to get out of the off-road and secure first place. 6 bonuses awarded this race, and the other 2 players are knocked out. That's a crazy race, wow. Everyone had color. Amiibo, one of our former champions, and Lei Puri are eliminated, final 6. Okay. What vehicles we have? Baby Booster, Classic Dragster, Cheap Charger, anything else? Six bonuses. We got all the heavy hitters. Matutino, Tony, and Ampex. Tony hasn't really played many of these. I don't think Tony's on the leaderboard yet. So it'd be really interesting to see if Tony, finally showing up for the 400cc events, could get on the board. That'd be really cool. Struggling. I did not think that would work. I was about to say I'm regretting this, but it worked, so we're chilling, we're chilling. I'm afraid to get mini turbos. I didn't mean to release that one. I meant to like auto brake drift that. That was a total accident. Or not auto, like brake drift it and then release A. That was my plan. Like I did right there. That was what I was trying to do. This is a disaster. The good news is I'm looking at the mini-map here and I have a pretty good lead over 5th. So I just need to not make any more catastrophic mistakes. Gonna play it safe. Yeah, this is working. Fifth place finish like right after me, guys. I was looking at the mini map and I was like, if I fall off here, it's over. And I landed on the rail. Matutino is good with karts. This is utter domination right now. Okay, we have our final 4. And Mike, who has won karting tournaments in the past in non-karting rooms, eliminated, as well as Malware, former champion. We have our final 4. Matutino, Ampex, and Tony. Let's go. I'm gonna use my bonus immediately. Same idea from Tony, because Tony purposely waited. I'm coming for Matutino. I tried. 8 bonuses. Are you gonna use any of them? That's a good one. That's a really, really good POW. I did it. I made it to the finals. Oh, I used all my bonuses, but I got 1. So I'm facing Matutino, who has 98 points and 9 bonuses, and I have 1. And it's the finals. But you know what this means? Matutino gets another vehicle on the leaderboard. You just have to make it to the finals against me. If you're facing someone else, you have to win. But that puts Matutino 2nd place overall. Breaks the tie with Hafer, now with 3 vehicles. Congrats to Matutino. Here we go. So I'm working with a mushroom here. It's gonna be tough, guys. I'm inspired to use the classic dragster after seeing Matutino dominate everyone. It looks like he's practiced with karts. I've never even played a single lap with a kart on this CC, and I think it's showing. But I'm happy to make it to the finals. It's just that this one's over. this domination, he destroyed everybody. Impressive. Does Matutino have like karting records or something, like on 200cc maybe? Because literally not even making a mistake. Oh, as I say that, he falls off. I'm looking through the map. Oh, if I only had another item. Dang it. Dang it. Impossible. That was such a hard track. Okay, well, congrats to Matutino. 113 points out of, what, 120 total points. I don't think you'll ever see anything quite like that again. Domination. Pure domination. Insane. Wow. Okay. Mario time. Inspired. This one's for Matutino. Let's see what we can do. Is this the best vehicle maybe on this format? I don't know. Okay. Oh, I missed the startup boost. No, no. This is working. Oh, that was really good. Yeah, I'm in second now. Huge. I like this vehicle more. I can already tell. This vehicle's busted. Oh my gosh. No wonder why he was using it. It's just like, it feels really nice for a kart on 400. I thought karts would be completely unplayable, but this thing works. Like, even when you mess up, it recovers well. It's got speed. That's another thing too. And the handling's not too much. That was so cool. That works with me, that works. Let me try tricking this time. This might be a bad idea. We'll see how it goes. No, that was good. Let's go, let's go. That works huge. Great race. I love this vehicle. I like this vehicle way more than the cheap charger. It has more weight to it. I feel more secure on the ground, and I like the hitbox. Got that Mach 8 Mario Kart 8 style hitbox, and it just feels like a little safer. I feel like a little less out of control, and for never using that vehicle even one time on 400cc, that went as perfectly as I could have ever hoped for, especially because I missed the startup boost. Like, I started this race in last on a no item race. So amazing, very happy, and I feel really good about this. I could probably win a GP with this thing. I'm gonna stick with this thing for sure. Okay, let's see who got out. It was MC98. We're on our final 11 here. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Oh, I tried to jump. I just clicked it too late. I might have been able to jump over that. That would have been so cool. I have a bonus. I'm not too worried. I'm not even in last right now. We're fine. It's only one elimination. Like, the first 4 races, like, if you know what you're doing, like, you shouldn't get eliminated in them, because it only goes from 12 to 8, and you get to, like, keep getting bonus items, and it's all about stockpiling bonuses. Like, the second half, the last 4 races is where the tournament really starts. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Didn't expect to hit that. Same thing happened. I jumped, it's just I got air. I got air when I didn't expect it. Alright, well, I'm gonna play safer now. I'm kind of testing out the vehicle and, like, just how it works and the physics of it all, and trying to get comfortable with it. And yeah, it's gonna result in some mistakes for sure. I like doing this though, just getting oranges and then bouncing off walls. Super fun. Alright, we're in third now. It's a really tough track. Go this way instead. Oh my god, that was awesome. It's really satisfying when you can complete sections without like hitting walls or falling off that seem impossible at first, and then you just rip right through them. It's such a great feeling. I get second here. Yes! Hafer hit the cactus. I had that happen to me once. You guys remember? The cactus like creeps up on you on 400. On 150, 200, never an issue really at all. But on 400, it's actually really easy to hit the cactus. Okay, let's see who got out. I think Tony won that race, I'd imagine. Yeah, I see Tony on the minimap. Tony is gonna be on the leaderboard after this GP. I'm calling it, unless things go horribly wrong. Because he was very close last event. Alrighty. Cat is eliminated. Final 10. Okay. Break, break, break. Perfect. And I'm in second now. Gonna break again. Oh, I didn't release my main turbo in time. Gonna release this one in time. Nope, didn't get it. Dang it. Nothing's working for me. That's why I'm just stuck in the middle here. Yeah, this is a rough start, but wow, this vehicle, I'm so impressed. If you guys are struggling, use this vehicle. It's the easiest one, I think. I can't imagine the baby booster being easier than this either. Look at that! Like, what even is that? That's better than you could do with the mock bike or the quacker. Like, what the heck? Insane. Obviously, I'm failing everywhere, but that section was really good. There we go. Got the main turbo off that time. This is so fun, though, this vehicle. The classic dragster. Who would have thought? Matutino, that's who. Let's see how this goes. I'll take it. Okay. Not good. It's very tough, though. It's only Tony in front of me, so not complaining. Got a pretty big lead over third. I should get 12 this race. Let's see what we can do here. Woo! We made it over the sign. Yay! Super fun vehicle. What's Tony using? I haven't even been paying attention. Last two races, he's got a little breakaway. Haven't even seen him. Okay, lots of vehicle diversity, lots of character diversity. The karting events have been really good so far. And F-Burb is eliminated. Final 9. Yo, Tony's on the baby booster. Oh, okay. I really want Tony to make it then. I wanna 1v1 him. Baby booster versus classic dragster. That'd be a good one. I will definitely give the baby booster a shot, guys. I will definitely do that. Didn't want to go off that, but it's okay. Yes, that works. Too much speed. I'm glad this is not the final track. I would not feel confident beating a lightweight on this track. It's a little bit tough to control some of these parts with this vehicle. Making it work though. We're doing okay. Figuring it out slowly but surely. Still in second. Same thing as last lap. Oh, guess we're going this way. Second place, nice. Tony and I broke away, and he's doing a really good job with the baby booster. I'm excited to try it out and see how it compares, but I'm definitely impressed with his driving. All right, Toad is rounding the corner. There's a Bowser Jr. really far behind. I don't know what vehicle this player is using, but we have our final 8. And Jack is eliminated. 5 bonuses. Feeling pretty good about this event. It's been the Troy versus Tony show. This one. That kind of worked. Tony has 6 bonuses. I don't think either one of us are gonna burn a single bonus until like the final 6 race. Straight up. That was not what was supposed to happen. Yikes. Oh my gosh, this track's tough. This is a track where I think I'd prefer the cheap charger, just because the hitbox is a little more severe. It's a little harder to make this happen, but still a good ending section. I'm getting second still. Baby Luigi and the Toadette players were right on my tail, but now we're already at the final 6, so this is flying by. And the next track is Wario's Goldmine. Oh no. You know what? This actually works in my favor because I have more weight. I'm on Mario with the weight stat. I have the handling stat. So this actually is good for me. I think I'll be fine. And I have 6 bonus items. So, Michael and Dennis are out. We're at the final 6. Be like act, exactly. All right. Gonna go slow here. I hope I at least bumped him off. Nope, I didn't. I gotta be so careful now. We'll use 1. That is the best feeling ever. Ever. I'm a little afraid the bullet could... I have to use it. I'm gonna hit the thing. Yeah, here we go. Yes! Haha, that's a good bullet. Didn't drop me off the edge. That's what I was most fearing. I'm in first. I'm in first. Yes, the bullets are so broken. I can only imagine how bad the camping would get if we had item boxes enabled with people just camping for the bullet bill every single race. It'd be so bad. There'd just be too many of them too, in general. Because the bullets are like, on 200cc they're stupid because like you can't dodge them, they're too fast. On 400cc it's that times 1.5. So it's even harder to avoid them. It feels helpless, and like I can get hit by a bullet right now and I would have nothing I could do. Nothing. Beautiful race. Shouts to the bullet bill. My strategy didn't even work at all. I was like, oh, I'm gonna be fine because I'm gonna bump everyone else off. Nope, I'm the one who weighs the most using the weight stat character, using the middleweight who got bumped off. Oh, what? Tony's eliminated. What? Oh, that's a bummer. I really wanted to face Tony in the finals with the baby booster. Guys, it's tough using the baby booster on Wario's Goldmine because it's like one of the lightest vehicles. Anything can happen. Really unfortunate. Mike is also out. Insane. We have our final 4. All right. Oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh. I will use bonuses if I have to. Like right now I'm using 1 for sure. That works. Just want to be in first. This is a really good spot. I got a mushroom. Got some security. Yes. I figured this track out. You just have to hit all the walls. It's working. It's working. Oh my god, I'm gonna do that exact same thing next lap. Screw the double cut. This is way better. Matutino would be proud of that section. Not that section though. Not safe yet, guys. Definitely not safe yet, but I figured out a strat that's busted. Look at this. Look at that. It works like so amazingly. It's not even funny. I'm in the finals. That was amazing. That felt so satisfying to play. Delfino is incredible with karts on 400. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? What a great track. Delfino will always be one of my favorite Mario Kart tracks ever. And Cowman gets another vehicle on the leaderboard. That puts Cowman in 3rd place overall, tied with Hafer with 2 vehicles on the list. Hafer and Fire G Ninja are eliminated. This is a fun race now. All right, here we go. I believe he burned out because I could hear it. I could literally hear it, guys. Oh my gosh. Poor Cowman. I mean, you know, still a lot of Mario Kart to play. It's still 2.5 laps, but that is not how you want to start a movie highway race. One of the notorious front-running tracks in the game. Wow. Guys, this vehicle is incredible. This is the kart meta. I'm 100% sure. Like, I love this vehicle. I'm actually kind of bummed I can't try to win one with this vehicle on a regular event. Because I'm going to win this one right now. I'm looking at the minimap. It's already over. Woo! Let's go. Let's go. Matutino is probably proud of me after this one. So glad I decided to use this vehicle though and not the cheap charger. I'm using the baby booster next. Alright, Cowman. It's all good. Still got a point. And I get another vehicle on the board. So I got 6 now. Adding the classic dragster. That's all I wanted today. I wanted to win one of these car tournaments. So super happy with that. Good games to Cowman, who is practically guaranteed to make it in the Invitational now. So we got Mpex, who's in 1st place overall. Matutino in 2nd. Cowman and Hafer tied for 3rd. Pretty exciting stuff. Awesome. Can't wait to play more of these 400cc kart rooms. So much fun.